Read aloud from the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire. Paragraph 1. The Aztecs thrived from 1100 until 1522. Located in central Mexico, the Aztec civilization featured a more centralized power system than the other Mesoamerican societies. Their most prominent city, Tenochtitlan, acted as a capital city and was the center of the Aztec civilization, known for its paved roads, palaces, and marketplaces. Tenochtitlan was a unique city, in great part because it was located on an island. Second paragraph. The Aztecs created many advancements and adaptations to make life in their capital city a success. For example, they created causeways or roadways that led to the city from the mainland. These causeways also helped facilitate transportation elsewhere. Stone aqueducts were another important feature of engineering that brought safe drinking water to the Aztecs' major cities. Aztec warriors were inventive as well. They used obsidian to add a sharp edge to a wooden sword. This weapon was called a macohitu. Third paragraph. Growing food was another challenge the Aztecs faced. They needed space to grow food for the large city, so they created floating gardens called chinampas. Using a reed raft as a base, they added soil to the garden. Then they anchored the rafts with trees. In their floating gardens, the Aztec grew onions, peppers, tomatoes, avocados, and more. Fourth paragraph. The society was broken down into 6 district classes: kings, nobles, priests, warriors, merchants and artisans, and farmers and slaves. The royal family was the most powerful class and ruled over law and trade. Fifth paragraph. Nobles included tax collectors, judges, and government officials. These positions were inherited and ran in the family. The priests led religious ceremonies and kept traditions alive. Merchants could become very wealthy and sold goods in the marketplace. While artists created jewelry and headdresses, most people in Aztec society were farmers or slaves. People were organized into calpolis, which were similar to city-states. In each calpolis, families shared land, schools, and a temple. When Hernan Cortes and the Spaniards arrived to conquer the Aztecs, the civilization was destroyed. The Aztecs' weapons were no match for the Spaniards' cannons and armor. Furthermore, because Tenochtitlan was on an island, it was easy for the Spaniards to cut off their supply of water and food by blocking causeways to the city. The Spaniards also brought diseases with them that caused the death of many Aztec people. The Spaniards were also able to gain allies to the region who gave them information, supplies, and warriors. Page 3 here. Question I have while reading. Sometimes you don't have to put question. If I were you, I'd probably put some things that it may have reminded you of while you were reading. While I was reading it, noticing that the city in Aztec, Tenochtitlan, was in the middle of, it was an island, and it reminded me of Mesopotamian city-states. Summary of what I have read. You would point out certain things that you learned about the Aztecs in here. Slide 4. Question 1. How do you think causeways, meaning roadways, improved life for the Aztecs? Question 2. What conclusions can you draw about the Aztecs' social structure, given that a person's class was inherited? Question 3. Why were the Aztecs defeated so easily?